amazing titles to have on the resume. Yeah, just congratulations on that. So yeah, I have a couple of questions for the first blog of the show. But before I get into the first one, I'm just dying to make that question for you. So I know that the Pinot was not your very first open source project. I know that. So yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about the other projects previous in the past that you had that you worked?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'll tell some of the things that is probably public, but also you can go back to Yahoo as well, which is where I kind of got really excited with open source technology. And the first project I actually worked on was, I spent a lot of time on Zookeeper. I spent some time on Hadoop, Pig. That's kind of where I really got excited with this open source technology. And one of the major ones was actually we built a streaming system called Apache S4 back in 2009. And this was used extensively at Yahoo. And after that is when I joined LinkedIn, worked on a lot of distributed systems. We did build something like MongoDB at LinkedIn called Espresso. But unfortunately, we couldn't open source. I think I learned some lessons there, which was we kind of had it too much entangled with the LinkedIn technology, so we couldn't open source it. But it's an amazing project as well. That's the first project that I worked. Then Apache Helix, if you've heard of that, that's a cluster management framework. It's actually not very well known to a lot of distributed system users, but the builders actually know about it. There are a lot of systems that actually use Apache Helix to build their internal distributed databases. I think there is a very high chance that if you're probably going on the internet today, and you're probably hitting some node, whether you use Uber or you use Airbnb or in LinkedIn, and Yahoo also uses it. So there are a lot of systems that are got Pinterest, a lot of systems, companies that build their internal databases using Apache Helix as the cluster management framework. And of course, Pinot is also using the same thing for cluster management. And
I had a huge admiration for your team because we had in the show Neha Pawar, which is a fantastic lady as well.
Yes,
but then when she explained a little bit about the things that you worked previously in the past as well, she worked in a couple of other projects as well. I was so stumbled. I was like, oh my God, there's so many projects that we have been working, just giving to the community. So it's so amazing to see you guys like thriving on Apache Pinot and Start. So I'm super excited, truly, to see that happening. So congratulations again on that.
Well, thank you.
Let me ask the first question. So how was your first encounter with data analytics? So what about the data analytics ecosystem hit your world?